Thank you for staying with us. Still talking politics. National Interim Chairperson of the Labour Party, Nanedi Usman, has expressed her desire to be remembered for leaving behind a united, formidable and indomitable party capable of winning elections nationwide. In her inaugural address, Usman emphasized the need for forgiveness, integrity and fairness to achieve this goal. She acknowledged the party's previous conflict, but stressed that no group or individual should feel defeated as everyone emerged victorious through the reality of the law. She also encouraged party members to put aside their differences and work together towards the common goal. Joining us on the news is Factional National Publicity Secretary, Labour Party, Abayomi Arabambi. Thank you very much for joining us. I want for clarity of this conversation, and so I know what to ask, is under whose leadership do you serve as the National Publicity Secretary?
Like I said, we have only one national chairman, undisputed, constitutional, and that is Julius Aburi. After the court of appeal judgment, they reinstated him after the restraining order has impeded his tenure by 1 year. So the Court of Appeal has affirming as the national chairman on that to stand. That
okay, I just needed that conversation. I just needed that confirmation to guide our conversation. So I'm going to ask you now, what is your reaction to the interim chairperson's call for unity and forgiveness within the party?
Well, thank you very much. If a PT personnel is coming to Labour Party to seek for forgiveness, I think that itself stands logically, in the head. We all know, as Christians, that there is no way Satan will want to prepare supper for our Lord Jesus Christ. That is abomination. A PDP personnel has no altar of a locus to come into Labour Party and start pleading for forgiveness. I think my advice for her is this: she should go and settle her crisis with the EFCC rather than coming to plead for forgiveness where there is none. There is no vacancy in Labour Party. Both Peter Obi and Lesotho, they are not in any position to convene that next meeting.
If you say there is no vacancy, in the party's leadership, what do you attribute to the crisis? Everybody, even the most, ordinary person on the street understands that there is a crisis within the Labour Party. So what are the issues then?
When there is no crisis, you see, we have PDP members, that have infiltrated our party and they are preparing to move back to that party. We know their game. And it's not going to
are you saying on national TV that there is no crisis in the party when you have conflicting press conferences and then you have a chairperson whom you are saying is speaking for herself?
It's not a member of Labour Party, for God's sake. And now let me do this analogy. I think we should not be convincing issue because some people ask money to throw around them. Whatever lie they say will not be taken as a fact. In Labour Party constitution, we have said it time with that number that people who are not locals cannot just go and converge somewhere like a gangster and be teaching that discussion. This is Labour Party. This is not PDP, where they are coming from.
You're still not answering the question I'm asking you, because nobody can just come out on the street, because I'm taking it from a very layman perspective. Nobody comes out of the street and just say, I am representing Labour Party, let's call for peace. Besides, if the person is calling for peace, shouldn't that be something that you aspire for within your party so that you can focus on other pressing issues like election and, getting positions?
I said before this program, when I started this program, that it is impossible for Satan to invite Jesus Christ to his supper. It is impossible. I said she's not a member of our party. I am still standing loud and clear. Who gave her membership card? Now, let me do the analogy to Governor Lesotho. They said the tenure has expired. Who gave her card? In Kaduna, where we have our national secretary, the ward chairman, the local government chairman, the state chairman, none of them knew as a member of the Labour Party. And they should remember, the Supreme Court is very clear that your registration unit is your ward where you are going to pick up your membership card. So for anybody to not just go and bring on loan injured player from PDP to come and play our first 11, it's not going to work. That woman is an injured player. Peter B knew why he brought her. But as far as we are concerned, I will say constitutionally there are no crisis in there.
All right, Arabambi, I guess you can run with this because we don't have somebody from another camp to speak on behalf of that camp. However, there is something I would like to ask you here. In all of these issues, you know, it seems you are a National Publicity Secretary. Aren't you concerned about the impact of these crises? Because you choose not to call it a crisis, but it is a crisis from where I'm sitting. What do you want the ordinary Labour Party member to feel and to take out of this? Is all well with the party? Should they continue to support the party? Where are their interests?
Well, every Nigerian that want the unity of Nigeria, that takes Nigeria unity, uppermost in their mind, we support the constitutionally elected Labour Party officials. This other group of people, I said they have their mindset towards 2027, and let me open it up. All they wanted was to decimate Labour Party, come 2027 for PDP. Today, everybody knew Peter Obi had been romancing with Kwankwaso, with Atiku, over Maja.
There was a time you romanced with someone else as well. Arabambi, I think I've spoken with you at some point, and your allegiances were slightly different. So you're calling the kettle black when you at some point...
No, I never romanced anybody. I never romanced anybody. I started during the presidential election. I voted for Peter Obi. I didn't vote for Ebola Tinubu. Let every Nigerian know. I voted for Peter Obi, but we do not have a government candidate. And for voting for Governor Abayomi, it should not be counted as a sin because in Rivers, Peter Obi endorses PDP. In Plateau, he endorses PDP. In Enugu, he endorses PDP. In Nasarawa, he endorses PDP. In Oyo State, he endorses PDP. So
I don't think we've achieved much with this conversation.
We have our candidate. Yes,
you've just found a way not to respond to some of these questions that I've asked. I mean, the basic question I asked you is about the member of the party, because it seems the leadership crisis is overshadowing every other thing has to do.
You have to be, you must have membership card of Labour Party. Before you can be a member of any party, you must have their membership card. Just like before you will be a Nigerian, you must have our international passport. I said this woman is not a member of Labour Party. If a member of Labour Party, who gave her the card?
All right, that's the much time will permit us. We appreciate your time. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.